I saw the Classic announcement that they posted. Actually, Chris sent me the link not too long ago, and I read up on it, and I was really surprised at how much progress they've made in Classic. My buddy S-Fan had a reaction video on YouTube. I just watched his reaction, and he brought up a lot of good points that, like, they had been pretty silent about Classic updates for a while. Like, pretty much since they announced it. Since they announced Classic, they had just been silent. Nobody really knew what was going on. It's been like 7 months, however long. So the fact that they've already gone through like 2 rounds of prototyping was really cool to hear. And like, you know, it sounds like they really are taking it seriously and listening to what people have to say. They're listening to the people, basically. Like, what we want Classic to be. For those of you who don't know, they decided to go with patch 1.12, 1.12, because they felt that was the most complete version of Classic in terms of just like game development, you know, class development, things that they've added to the game as time went on, spells, abilities, balance changes, and whatnot. So that's what they decided to go with. It seems like most people are in agreement that was the best choice. All good things so far. I'm really excited about Classic. I want to say I'm more excited about Classic than I am for BFA, I'm not gonna lie. And I know it's like a nostalgia thing, and usually, I don't know how long the nostalgia thing is gonna last. I know a lot of people are gonna play Classic for that reason. But usually that fades over time. I'm hoping that I don't get bored of Classic. I don't think I will. We'll see. Yeah, BFA will be here first. I won't have to choose between the two. You know what I mean? I'm happy that I won't have to choose. If I did have to choose between the two, though, at this point, I'd probably play Classic. The game was too much work back then. Well, I think that's the point. Like, in a way, I hate how easy things are. Like, nothing is sacred anymore in this game. Like, it's so easy to get gear. They make it so easy. It used to be so rewarding to get a really nice piece of gear. Like, I remember at level 60 getting all blue gear. Being, like, super hyped that I had all blue gear on my level 60 character. And getting, like, a purple piece of gear was, like, ridiculous. Like, you were so elite. Like, especially when Molten Core first came out, if you had a purple, that was dope. And now it's just, like, so easy to get epic items and stuff like that. So it's little things like that, I think, like things that make you feel more rewarded for your hard work that I'm excited about. Even like reputation grinds. I remember like, what's it called, the Timber Maw in Fellwood, grinding that reputation. Timber Maw Hold. I remember grinding that reputation. You had to like kill bears. I killed bears for like hours and hours upon end. But it was fun. Like, I wanted to get the Exalted rep, so I did it. Having a warrior with all your weapon skill at max level was rewarding. Yeah! Knuckle sandwich? Is that achievement still... Raise your unarmed skill to 400. Did somebody order a knuckle sandwich? Yeah. You're most excited for crafting. You're hoping crafted gear won't become irrelevant. Oh, are you talking about BFA or Classic? Because crafted gear was pretty valuable in Classic. Just because gathering materials in itself was quite the task. Money was harder to come by, gold harder to come by as well. You couldn't just like go to the auction house and buy whatever you wanted. You actually had to work for it or like know somebody. One of the things you enjoyed about Classic was the feeling of achievement when you finally saved up enough money to buy an epic mount. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was really hard to get gold back in Classic, or, you know, vanilla. Yeah, that was another thing. And I remember feeling like I cheated the system a little bit because I had a paladin. Paladins didn't have to pay for their mount. We just had to do a quest, and then we got a mount. So I remember, like, being a little bit more richer, quote-unquote, than a lot of my guildies, because I didn't have to spend a chunk of gold purchasing a mount. And when I say richer, meaning, like, you know, I had a little bit more gold, like, I had like 50 more gold than them, or something like that, I don't know. Yeah, having 50 more gold than your friend is like, oh damn, you rich. I remember when, the first few weeks that the game came out, somebody in my guild had 1 gold, and we were all like, oh shit, he's rich. How did he get 1 gold? Like, I had like 30 silver, you know? 20 silver and like 30 copper. I was like, how did he get 1 gold? Holy moly. Guy's rich. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm really excited for Classic, and Chris, thank you for sharing that, developer's notes with me, because I was unaware of that until just now. I'm just really looking forward to Classic. I think it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be fun to play, fun to stream. It's gonna be really challenging, but I look forward to it. I do.